Okay. So I'm really glad to see you again. Okay. We have been practicing these questions we were doing in the mock examination too. And hopefully I'm going to finish this exam today. Okay. And as I told you, we have 5 papers like this, but I will not continue this one for now. Next time, we will study how to solve very simple linear equations, okay? Because without knowing how to solve equations every time, you're going to have a lot of difficulty, okay? And that's why I'm going to teach you. If you know, it's very good. If you don't know, it is something new. And from now on, every time you are going to solve equations. And that's why you should learn this very well. But here we are going to learn very simple one. And after that, we are going to practice a few word problems involving equations. And after that, we will study geometry. And after that, we will study small questions. That is our plan for the next 3 weeks. Okay. I mean, at least for this month. Okay, guys. So uh, we actually already did these questions. I think we stopped at 14. Is it? Do you remember?
Yes.
Is it the last
Yes,
question? We did 13,
Yes,
right?
yes.
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 Okay,
So,
very good. Maria, can I ask you one question?
yes.
I shared these questions in WhatsApp. Did you have a look, or did you have time to have a look and try any of these questions at home yourself?
I just have a look. I didn't solve them. I
No.
just looked at them.
Nigar, how about you?
Yes, I solved something. I solved something, but
How
not.
many, Nigar, how many questions did you solve?
No.
I mean, the Saturday and Sunday, did you have any time? I just wonder, I'm not,
Okay,
uh,
I don't know. For about 10 or 12, something about it.
10. Okay, if you actually did 10 questions, that's great. Ilkin, how about you?
I decided the first question because I
5.
yes.
Okay, not bad. Layla?
Um, more 12.
I mean, since our last meeting, okay, I shared these questions in WhatsApp group. Did you have time to try any of these questions?
I just
Layla?
solved maybe one or two orally. I was not writing them. Maybe
Mm,
orally.
okay, good. But at least, I understand you're busy. You have school in the morning and online class, and after that, you are meeting me here. But before you come to this class, at least if you just have a look at the questions and see,
Mr.
okay,
Kasim,
yes,
I've got bad internet. I can't hear you ask me anything or no.
Elmira, is it you who's talking here?
Yes,
Say again, I didn't get. So what did you say?
I've got bad internet, so I don't know. Uh, did you ask me any questions?
Elmira, I'm just asking, actually, since our meeting, if you had a chance or time to practice any of these questions.
Yes, I
How
saw
many, how many questions did you solve, Elmira?
7 or 8. I can't
Okay.
remember.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, and what I think that's Nigar, Leila, Ilkin. This is our first year, and hopefully, I don't know. We have a plan to continue with you also next year, and now it is the time to gain some experience and get to know each other. You can just consider this class something like this, okay? And once you understand how I teach my technique and method, and we understand and we know more about each other, I hope you will be more interested in learning math. As you practice, as you learn more, you will love it more. Because after all, solving math problem is it's like mental exercise, right? In the morning, for example, you just wake up and walk out of your bed, and after that, you just do some stretching exercises, right? And also after that you may eat something, blah blah blah. And also this is a kind of mental exercise, okay? As you practice more and more problems, actually your thinking skill gets sharper and sharper, and also it will speed up your learning. When you just read the problem immediately, you know what to do. You know, that is very good thing in life, because you can solve problems very fast. All right, guys, very good. Now let's continue. Nigar, let's start with you. Read the question, let's discuss this and solve this. Now, once again, let me tell you, step by step, slowly and slowly, okay, I will start
Okay.
using algebra. Okay, you
Okay.
should just accept this. Using algebra means I will solve problems using variables. When you use solve problem using variables, we will have equations. Then we have to solve equations. Okay, good.
Okay.
Good. Let's read it.
So, Sin and Jane have a total of $37. Sin and Ray have a total of $102. The ratio of Jane's amount of money to Ray's amount of money is 1 to 6. Yes. And how much does Sin have?
Okay, Nigar, we continue this question. Okay, suppose that, okay, Nigar, let me just ask here.
Yeah.
Suppose that we are doing together. Okay, we are running some kind of small business. And I said, Nigar, let's open coffee shop. And we have small coffee shop in Baku, for example, but we are like shareholders. Suppose that in one day, we actually made a profit of $100. Okay, now we have to share this in certain ratio. Suppose that if I get, let's say, $60 of this share, this profit, how much will you get?
$40.
$40. How did you get it?
$40.
How did you
Uh,
get it?
I from 100 minus 60. Yes.
Very good. How about if my share is $30? How much would you get?
$70.
Very good. My next question is, how about my share is X dollars?
Um, it will be
100 minus
Yeah,
x.
good question.
Very good, very good. I was waiting for that answer. If you understand this, we can learn very fast. So, Niga, what you're doing here is this is 60, and together it should be equal to 100, right? So to get
yes,
your share, you have to subtract 60 from 100, 30
yes,
from 100. So in general, if my share is X dollars, and your share will be 100 minus X
minus
dollars, right?
6.
So as you see here, if you substitute 60 for X, Nigar share will be 100 minus 60. If you substitute 30 for X, Nigar share will be 100 minus 30, 70. Very good. Now, we are going to use this idea to solve this problem. Look at here, Sin and Jane have a total of $37, right? Let me just write here, Sin, okay? And here we have Jane, all right. Now, how much does Sin have? We don't know, right? I don't
Don't
know.
know. Yes.
That's why suppose that or assume that Sin's share is X dollars. Now, what will be Jane's share?
It will be 37 minus x.
Very good. That is 37 minus X. Continue. Sin and Ray have a total of $102. Okay. So I will continue here. I'll draw one more. Okay. Now we are
So
talking about Sin and Ray. Okay.
Ray.
That means that here we are talking three people. Now we just come together. Let's say we are going for shopping. And Nigar, me, and Layla. Okay. And I said, Nigar, how much do you have? She says something. Okay, I have something. And when I count our money together, it is $37. And after that, I asked Layla, how much do you have? Layla said that, Mr. Qasim, I have this much. And also, when I just add my money with Layla's money, together we have $102. Okay, now I'll continue. And here we have Ray.
Right.
Okay, so now how much does Sin have? X dollars, right? Mariam,
Yeah.
this question is for you. If Sin has X dollars and Sin and Ray together, they have $102. How much does Ray have?
Okay, we have 100
Because can I say
minus x.
Very good. Very good. That's great. That is 102 minus X, right? That's the first part. We'll continue. The ratio of Jane's amount of money to Ray's amount of money is 1 to 6, right? the ratio of Jane, this one is Jane, right? Jane's amount of money to Ray's amount of money. Ray's amount of money is equal to 1 to 6. I will write this 1 to 6. Okay, that is 1 to 6, right? Now, do we know how much is it Jane, right? How much does Jane have? Jane have, let me just change my color
37.
now. Okay, Jane has 37 minus X dollars. So now we know that actually here A to B is the same as A over B, right? A to B is like a fraction, like a division. So now I can just write it like this. J has 37 minus X over, how about Ray? Ray has how much? 102. 102 minus X dollars equals, and on the right hand side we have 1 to 6. That's equal to 1 over 6. Okay, and let me also simply I just show here, just very simple easy thing. If we have something like this, X over 2 is equal to 10 over 4, for example. How do you solve this question? To solve this one, we need to cross multiply, right? This 4 goes here, 2 goes here. Okay, just how to say, remember this. If you have one fraction on the left hand side, one fraction on the right hand side, to solve this equation, cross multiply. To solve this equation, cross multiply. Why am I cross multiplying this? Actually, I'm multiplying both sides by 8. But instead of multiplying 8, if you just cross multiply, that is better, much easier to learn. If you cross multiply, 4 goes here. So I have 4 times X, and 2 goes up. Here we have 10 times 2. Now here I have 4 times X is equal to 10 times 2 is 20. So 4 times what number is equal to 20?
It is 5.
Okay, guys, it is 5, but how do we know that? To do this one, I should divide both sides by 4.
Divide the 4 is 5.
Very good. Now this 4, it is gone. X is left alone. 20 over 4 is equal to 5. Now the same method, I'm going to apply this to this question. So on the left hand side, we have one fraction. On the right hand side, we have one fraction. Cross multiply. This 6 goes up. So I have here 6. Here we have 37 minus X equals 1 times 102 minus X. When it is 1, actually, you don't have to write this. Now remove the brackets. 6 times 37. What is it? 180, 42. Huh?
222.
222 minus 6 times X. It is 6X equals 1 times 102. It is 102 minus 1 times X is X, right? Now, what to do here? Actually, I will remove, like for example, again, once again, if you remember this, if I have 8 minus 3 is equal to 5, right? How can I take this 3 to the right hand side? When we just take numbers to the left, from left to right or from right to left, if it is plus or minus, whatever it is, when they change their side, also they have to change their sign. So here, what is 8? 8 is equal to 5 plus 3, right? Or if you take this 3 to the left hand side, it will be minus. The same thing like this, I will take this to the right hand side and this 102 to the left hand side. So here we have 2, 2, 2. 102 is plus. Here it will be minus 102 equals, what is left here? If I just remove 102, here we have negative X, right? So it is minus X, and take minus 6X to the right, it will be plus 6X. Now, what is 222 minus 102? That's equal to 220. On the right hand side, minus X plus 6.
It is
minus 1 plus 6. What is minus 1 plus 6?
Mr. Kasim, it is 120, no 220.
That's correct. Thank you. It is 120. Okay. So what is negative 1 plus 6?
Is it 5?
It is 5, right? Because signs are different, so we have to subtract big number 6. So it is 5. Okay. So here we have 5x. Now again, using this one, as you see here, we just divided, right? because it's multiplied. So what is x? X equals 120 is divided by 5, which
And
is
it is
equal to
24.
24. So what is the question here? How much does Scene have? And Scene has X dollars, right? And do we know the value of X? Yes, we have just found here. The value of X is $24. So now dot, Scene has $24. Okay,
Yes.
very good. I mean, it really, if you understand this, you know, we can solve every question. Very simple procedure here. And the only thing is we should get used actually how to use variable. All right, guys, if you have no question, I'm moving to the next question. Okay, now you have 1 minute. Try this and tell me the answer. Ilkin, what is the area formula of a circle? If you're given a circle, what is the area formula?
Because my answer is a C.
My answer is C2, but I
Yes.
checked it.
Okay, that's correct. Because if the diameter, right? What is diameter? Diameter is equal to 2 times radius, right?
Yes.
So this one is radius, this one is radius. So if 2r is equal to 14, this r should be equal to 14 over 2. That's equal to 7.
7.
And now the area formula is pi r squared equals pi times what is r? R equals 7. So here we have squared. Squared means you should multiply a number by itself, right? 7 squared is 49 pi. Since it is area, it is centimeters squared or square centimeters. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to ask you a little bit harder question if you're ready. So you have 1.5 minutes. No, guys, let's do this together, okay? 18 and 19, you will do it. All right. This is a very easy question, right? Leila, can you read it? Leila, read it loudly, please.
Because can I say?
Wait. Yes, Leila, we are listening to you.
1200.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, Ilkin, you read it. Yes, Ilkin. Ilkin, read it, please.
It's a 12 million 580,000
508. 508.
And 63.
Right, it is 12.
12,508,063.
500.
8,000. 63.
60.
and
3. Okay.
Yes.
How about list all the common factors of 18 and 14? Now, before this, let's just list the common factors of 18 and factors of 14. Then we will find just a common one. So, Mariam, can you tell me the factors of 18? And Nigar, you will see, tell me for 14. Mariam, what are the factors of 18?
Okay, there 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18.
Okay. Nigar, 14.
It is 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, and 40.
What?
not
After
12.
10?
Not 12. It's not 12.
Oh, 20.
20.
I'm sorry.
20 and 40.
40,
In the question,
yes.
it says that the common factors, right? Which ones are the common? One, it's a common factor, and 2, also common. And what else?
Nothing.
That's it?
No, nothing. Nothing.
Only
It's
two,
a
right?
one
So
and two.
1 and 2.
the common factors of these numbers are 1 and 2. Okay, good. Now, what is the temperature now in Baku? Is it plus or minus?
Plus, I think.
Plus,
Two plus.
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 I think plus.
plus.
Okay, good.
Plus 5.
Plus 5. But here it is super hot, 30, 35. Daytime now, I think it is 29 something. I feel so hot, and there's fan here. Okay, that's why I like here. It's always hot. It's never cold. Always above 25. Okay, guys, let's continue. And Nigar, see, you can see. All right. What is the missing decimal in the number pattern below? Guys, have a look, do it, and you have 1 minute. If you know answer, just send it to me in chat box, okay? Before the time is up, if you have answer, just send it to the chat box to me. And after 1 minute, we will discuss it together. Time. Okay, let's see. Okay, Elmira 62.1, Niger 61.025.
Yes, but I'm not sure in it.
Okay, 62.1, Mariam. All right, good. I think 62.1 is correct. So guys, how do we do this? This kind of questions, if you get confused with decimal numbers, you can change them into whole numbers. How? For example, if I multiply all numbers by 100, nothing changed, right? Somebody's also answering. Who is that? Sarah and Mariam. Yes, Sarah, you're also right. So this one here, we have 5895 and multiplies by 100, 6110, multiplied by 100, 5995, and here we have blank, multiplied by 100, 6095, and 6010, 6195. Okay, now if you just look at these numbers, right, starts with 5, right? 1, 2, 3, and 60. Okay. All right. So now, what is the difference? Let me change the marker quickly. What is the difference between these two numbers?
$61.1 is greater than 58.95. Yes?
Very good. I see. It's like this, right? Here, we have the first, third, fifth, and seventh. And here, this one and this one. Is it like this?
Yes.
Yes.
5895, 5995, 6095, 6195. Okay, we are just adding 100, right? How about here? 6110 and 6310. So this should be 6210, right? because we are just adding 100. So if you just divide this by 100, because original numbers are decimal numbers, so the answer is 62.1. Okay, Mariam, did you solve like this?
Yes.
Okay, good. And how about this question? What is a missing number? Yes, Nigar, you're so fast. What do you think? What is that number?
I think it is 14.
Yeah, that's correct. How did you do that?
Because it is 25. They multiplied 2.86 to 25, and then they 25. How I can say? Well, divide as with parts. Yes. How I
Yes.
can say divide for parts. It is 12 and 13, but then they might subtract 2.86, so we take not 13 and we take 14.
Okay,
Okay.
it's good. But another way is here, as you notice here we have 2.86, 2.86, 2.86, 2.86. And we know that if you have something like this, 3 times 2 plus 3 times 5, right? And this 3, how do we call this? We call this a common factor. If it is a common factor, I can just take this out, right? I can write it like this, 2 plus 5. Because first, if you just multiply them and add, or first add them and multiply, it gives the same result. As you see here, this one is 6 and 15, 21. 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Like this, if you just take this out, 2.86 outside the bracket, what is left here? 12 plus, if you just remove this, what is left here? Box minus, here we have 1,286, right? If you take out, what is left here? 1. Now here we have 25, 2.86. How about here? This one to be 25, right? 12 minus 1 is 11. So this box should be 14. So the answer is 14. Okay. So another question is, let's solve it together and you will try 21. A bag of 6 apples is sold for $7. I think if you remember, we did similar question in exam 1. So a bag of 6 apples sold for $7. If Mrs. Lim has $50, oh, it's not, it's a bit different question. What is the maximum number of apples she can buy? Nigar?
Can I say? Can I say?
Yes, Nigar.
Okay. So if we have one bag, and in this one bag we have 6 apples, so one bag it is $7, and we have $50. In this $50 we can, how I can say, buy 7 bags.
Okay.
Yes, this one bag is 7, so 7 multiplied for 7, it is 49. So 7 bags, and if we have in one bag 6 apples, we multiply 7 for 6, and it is 42.
Very good. Very good. Because one bag is, because here, okay, the apples are sold in bags, not one by one. And for one bag, we are paying $7. And for $50 maximum, how many bags of apple we can buy? That means in $50, how many $7 do we have? So in $150, we have $7, right? For each $7, we can buy 6 apples. That's 7 times 6 is 42. Okay. All right. Sarah, can you read this question?
Yes. Um, in a box, 5, 12 of
12.
the, I can hear you.
5, 12.
Yes. Of the balls are green and the rest are red. What is the ratio of the number of red balls to the number of green balls?
Okay. And also we did this kind of question, right? In a box, we have, what is it? We have green and red balls. Let me just write here, green, and here we have red balls. And it says that 5/12 of the balls are green. So that means 5/12 of balls. Okay. And the rest are green. That means that if the rest are green, the rest will be 1 minus 5/12, right? That's equal to 7/12. So here that means that 7/12, the remaining part of the balls are red. What is the question? What is the ratio of the number of red balls to the number of green balls? So we need to find this, red to green. So that means that what is red? Red is 7/12, right? The ratio. Green, it is 5/12. It is like division, right? So to divide two fractions, we know that we need to first change division into multiplication, and after that change the second fraction upside down. So here we have times 12/5. So this 12 it is gone, and 7/5, that is 7/5. So the answer is the ratio of red balls to green balls is 7/5. Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys, we are moving to the next question then. Okay. The figure below shows the net of a cube. That means that if you just fold them nicely, right, we can form a cube. If the letter C is at the bottom of the cube, which letter is at the top of the cube? Elmira?
F.
F. That's correct. Nigar?
Yes, I think F2.
F. Anybody else?
I think it's F.
F. F.
F it is.
Okay. Because at the bottom means we are not changing this C, right? C is at the bottom. We're just standing here. So I need to fold this B, right? And this A here, just covering B. And this D goes this way. And also E goes this way, right? And this F covers the top. So the answer is F. All right. Next question. Guys, can you read it and solve it and let's discuss? You have 1.5 minutes for this question. Nigar, you mean W, right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, W over 2 plus 100. That's correct.
Yes.
That's correct. How about the others? Why so slow, Mr. Ilkin?
Mr. Kasim, I don't know the answer, but I think W divided by 2 plus $100.
Okay, Mariam, what is this? W times 100 plus W over 2?
Yes.
Just one question again. Look, in the question, it says that
It is.
in the question it says that 2 chairs are sold for $W, right? Right here it says that 2 chairs sold for $W, right? Now, just simply, Mariam, if you sell 2 chairs for, let's say, $50, what is the price of 1 chair?
$25.
How did you find this?
I divide 15 by 2.
Very good. The simple thing here. But here, just I don't know the price. So if 2 chairs priced at $W or sold for $W, then the price of 1 chair should be equal to W over 2.
Mr.
Now
Kasim,
here it's saying that
I didn't write it correct. It's dollars are 100 plus W over 2. It's not a Y in the beginning. It's dollars.
dollars. I see. Good.
Yes.
All right. If it's dollar, that's correct, Mariam. Very good. So it says that a table is sold for $100 more than a chair. So that means that one table that is $100 more than a chair means chair price is what W over 2. Table is $100 more expensive. That is plus 100. So the price of this one is dollar is already here. W over 2 plus 100. Okay, Elmira,
Yes.
did you, I mean, not did you, but is that understood? Because, you know, to ask somebody that, did you understand, is a bit rude. You know why? Huh?
Yes.
Because sometimes, you know, in American English, if you say, did you understand or do you understand? It means that, oh, you are stupid, you don't understand me well. Do you understand now? It is something like this. So that's why a lot of people, they don't ask, do you understand? They ask, is it clear? Or is that understood? Is it clear for you? But you are my students, I can ask you, do you understand? But usually to adults, we should never ask like this, do you understand? It's a bit rude. But I can ask my students, do you understand? It's okay. All right, guys, let's continue. In the diagram shown, ABCD is a rectangle, and the length AE is 3/4 that of length AD. Okay, if BD is 20, BD is 20. What is it correct? What is the area of the shaded parts? Guys, have a look. Let me check this question immediately. I just wonder, is it correct or not? Why it is BD? Question 24. Guys, this one, I'm correcting this, okay? This one is BC is equal to 20. Anybody? Why everybody is quiet?
300
300?
centimeters.
Now it's the
Yes.
square of this figure and yeah,
Anybody?
part.
Okay, guys, let's do it together. You know how to find the area of a rectangle, right? Just length times width, it gives us the area of a rectangle. So to answer this question, BC, okay, it is given. I know that that's equal to 20, but I don't know what is DC. So we need to find the length of DC. But in the question, it says that ABC is a rectangle and the length AE, right, is 3/4 that of length AD. What is AD? So this one is, let's say AD is W. I don't know, right? So here, AE, what is AE? AE is then 3/4 of
12 or 20.
3/4 of W, right? So now, if it is so, what is the question? Find the area. If so, what is the area of the shaded part? Okay, we need to find the area of the shaded part. So if BC is 20, then what is W?
W is 15.
Is it 20?
20, because opposite side, they are equal,
Yes.
right? This equals this. If it is so, then what is this? This one I can also find. This 3/4 times, what is W? 20. 3 times 20 is 60. 60 over 4 is 15. So now what is the area of the shaded part? The area of the shaded part, what is it? It's just a triangle, right? That's equal to 1/2 times base. Base is 15 times height. That's equal to 20, which is equal to, it is 10, 150 cm squared. So the answer is 150. Okay?
Okay.
All right, guys, another question. 1.5 minutes. Okay, read it, understand it, and tell me the answer. Okay, Nigar, 44. 44 hours?
Yes.
Really? What is the
Yes.
question? The table below shows the opening hours at XYZ restaurant from Monday to Thursday every week. Monday to Thursday, okay? So lunch, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. That is 3 hours. Dinner, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. That is 8 hours, right? How many hours does the restaurant open each week? Okay. Yeah, Nigar, that's correct. How about the others?
I write 44 too.
54. Okay. Because from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., we have 3 hours. 6
Yes.
p.m. to 2 a.m., we have how many? 8 hours. In one day, that means it's open for
11 hours.
11 hours, right? So from Monday through to Thursday, we have 4 days, and 4 times 11, so it is 44 hours. 44, 44, 44. Ilkin, Sarah, Elmira, and Nigar, that's correct. Okay, guys, Let's move to the next question. We have 10 minutes. We can solve 3 more questions, hopefully. And if we can finish until 30, it will be great. All right, guys, let's solve this together. You will try 27. John is 7 kg heavier than Colin and 4 kg lighter than Bernard. Bernard is 30 kg. Find the average mass of the 3 boys. So to do this kind of questions, actually we call this age problems, right? I suggest you to make a table. Let me just make a table here immediately. Since we are talking about 3 people, actually in math we call this tabulation. Tabulation means to put your data in a table, right? So here we are talking about John, second one is Colin, and third one is Bernard, right? And we know Bernard's weight, that is 30 kg. Now in the question it says that John is 7 kg heavier than Colin. Okay, 4 kg lighter than Bernard. So if Bernard is 30, John is 26 kg. And now it is 7 kg heavier than Colin. So Colin's weight must be 19, right? Because 19 plus 7 is 26. And find the average mass of the boys. The average mass is, let me just here, AVG. And here we have mass is equal to 26 plus 19 plus 30. We should add all these numbers and divide by the number of numbers, right? That's, we have 3 numbers, it is 3. 26 plus 19, it is 45. 45 plus 3, 30, 75. 75 over 3, that's equal to 25.
25.
So their average weight is 25 kg. Okay, good. Now, guys, if you are ready, next question. You have 1.5 minutes to solve the next question. Okay, 27. Time starts now. Any answer? Nobody? Why?
I don't sure, but 3 over 4 over 10 over 4.
Let me say again. Are you saying 3 to 4?
Yes, 3 over 4
Yeah, 3 over 4
over
means 3 to 4.
7 over 4.
What do you mean? There's one answer. Express Candy's savings as a fraction of their total savings. Okay, all right. Guys, again, I am going to solve this. Oops. Here. Using simple algebra. Okay. Elmira, I don't know. Let's say, see your answer is correct or not. Let me use green. So what is Ariel saving? I don't know. Let's say Ariel saving is $8. Ariel saved $8 maybe in 1 week. And what is Candy saving? Do we know? We don't know. Let's say Candy saving is C dollars, right? In the question, it says that a quarter of Ariel saving. Now I'm just going to write without dollar sign. Quarter means 1/4 times A is equal to thrice. Thrice means 3 times. 3 times C, right? Now, if you multiply both sides by 4, so here A is equal to 4 times 3, that is 12C, okay? So together, how much do they have? Together, A plus C is equal to A plus, what is A? A is equal to 12C, right? That is 12C dollars, and plus C, altogether they have 13C dollars, okay? That is their total saving, all right. What is the question? Express Candy's savings as a fraction of their total savings. What does it mean? Candy saving, it is C over, right? Total saving. What is total saving? It is A plus C, right? Ariel saving plus Candy saving is equal to C here. What is A? A plus C we have already found. Here that is 13C, right? So that is 13 times C, which is equal to what we have here. That means that here we have 1 times C over 13 times C. The C is gone. What is it? It is 1 over 13. So the answer is 1 over 13. Okay, Sarah, did you understand?
Yes.
All right. One more question. That's the last question. Okay. And I will give you new homework, exam 3. Until next time, you need to practice this. And next time, we will practice more equations. 12 bakers were hired to bake the same number of cakes each. That means that 12 bakers, each one is baking the same number of cakes. 3 bakers did not turn up, and the remaining bakers had to bake 4 more cakes each. Find the total number of cakes needed to be baked, right? So that means that here, if we have 12 bakers, right, they have to bake the same number of something. Let's say each one have to bake X, what is it, cakes. Now it says that 3 bakers didn't turn up. That means that now how many bakers do we have? It is only 9, right? So 9, and the remaining bakers had to bake 4 more. So because here we are talking about the same, right? Here, let me just write here. Suppose that, let's say, here we need to bake 24 cakes. 24 cakes, all right? If in the first case we have only 6 people, I mean 8 people, let's say. If we have 8 people, each person cooks how many, bakes how many cakes? 3, right? So that is equal to 24. Suppose that to some reason, to some unknown reason, 2 people got sick or something happened, didn't come. Now here we have only 6 bakers. Now to cook 24, right? How many cakes did each baker should bake here? It is 4, right? It is 4 equals again 24. This 24 is the total number here. So now if we have 12 people, each one should bake X cakes. Now, if 3 bakers did not turn up, that means that now here, how many bakers do we have? 12 minus 3, right? Now, each one says that remaining baker had to bake 4 more cakes. Previously, it is X. Now, they had to bake 4 more. X plus 4. That's our equation. Now, from here, 12X is equal to 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 times
Mr. Kasum,
9X,
144.
36. And take it to the left hand side. Now we will see 12x minus 9x is equal to 36. 12 minus 9 is 3 times x. On the right hand side, 36. What is x? X equals 36 over 3, 12. What is the question? Find the total number of cakes needed to be baked. What is the total number is? Let me just this one is n, right? N is equal to 12 times x. What is 12? It is 144. Almira, did you say 144?
Yes.
Okay, that is correct. Okay. Guys, thank you very much. I have to finish because another group is waiting for me. I will drop this exams 3 and try to practice questions 1 to 30 until next class. Okay, if you have time. If you are too busy, I have nothing to say, but if you practice some questions, it would be great. Okay, so when is our next class?
On Thursday at 5.
Thursday.
Okay, okay, then I will see you on Thursday. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. See you on Thursday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you for the lesson.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Leila. Thank you.